This is a day that the Lord has made. Hello, everyone. Welcome to my channel. My name is Vanessa, and I have a live every most evenings, like after work ish, just to hang out and see what's going on. Like, who wants to hang out with me? Adam is here. Hello. So, how are you doing, Adam? Adam, remind me, where are you from and how old are you? It just helps me understand my viewers a little better. Hi, Boo Boo. How was your day? Keisha, hello. How are you? I'm doing good. It's a bit windy here and cloudy-ish, so it's kept me indoors, kind of. Boo Boo's doing great. Yay. Thy cross, you're back. I'm glad. That must mean you're doing okay. Y'all, this is when I get sleepy. It seems like I'm always yawning though. Keisha is my bestie. I'm honestly doing fantastic. I cannot thank you enough for the prayers. Yay. Prayer is so powerful. Amen. The Emery Show. Should I sub? It's up to you. Gabriel Jones says, what are we watching? You're watching Vanessa. Hello, hello. The Emery Show says, they are Christian. Keisha, yes, we are besties now. Keisha, whenever you want to go live with me and show your face, then you'll become a bestie. I have three so far who have done that. I'm going to call them my besties, my YouTube besties. Yep, I just started to come live. Emery Show, you're Christian. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. The Green Man says, hello, Mom. That's how I will reference that person. That's funny. Happy Thursday, everybody. Miss Barb, you are here early. I'm so happy to see you. How was your day, Miss Barb? How are you? You guys, I'm gonna try a new look right now. Tell me what you think. Let's do it. How do I look? Let me look at myself. Up close. Mm, they're not even sitting on my nose, y'all. Okay, I was being silly. Aileen Aguilad says, "Hi, how are you?" I'm doing good. You look like you're pretty wild in your 20s. I was not, Copper. I was not. I was goody two shoes, I guess is the best way to describe me. You look like a character from Tron. Miss Barb says, "Okay, went with a friend of mine to the Bay Area to pick up a new car." Oh, cool. And then had lunch. That sounds like it was fun, Miss Barb. I wanted to sit outside, but it's kind of very windy. Season troll, Vanessa, why don't your lives pop up for me? Have you restricted me access? I don't know. Are you subscribed? And I think, okay, you guys, I don't know much about this, but I think you have to, on top of subscribing, let me go to someone's channel. I don't know. Maybe your notification isn't on. I don't know. Ms. Barb saying hello to that cross. She's praying for you. Aline says it's been a while. Any adventure for your endeavor? Okay, what was the last thing you remember from my channel, Aline? I just want to make sure I don't miss anything. I want to make sure I catch you up appropriately. I'm trying to remember. Well, that crosses barbs. I'm so filled with joy. I cannot thank you enough for your prayers. You and everyone else that prayed for me, but put such a good impact on my life. Seriously, thank you. Good. That is great news. My recollection is you are not working. Okay, Aileen. I did. So one night I woke up, or one morning, I woke up really early because I was stressing a little bit about money. And I'm thinking, Lord, because I'm always talking to God. I'm like, Lord, why am I up early? And I felt like he said, go look for a job. Where I go and look is, open up my laptop and going to a website. The first job that popped up was a part-time job. And it is pretty good money considering it's a part-time job. I applied. I interviewed, accepted the job, and started the job probably all in within 1 week. And it's a walk away from my home. I could walk to work. So yesterday was 1 month of working in that part-time job. So in the morning, that occupies my time, which is good. That took a lot of worry off of me. And it's a pretty simple job. It's something I've never done before, so I'm having to learn, but I love to learn. I love challenges, so that's where I'm at. I'm still doing DoorDash every now and then. DoorDash is not bringing in a lot of money, y'all. It's just a little to like go out to eat or maybe go watch a movie kind of money. Hi, Pika. And that crosses congratulations, Vanessa. God is so good. And Keisha says, what kind of jobs do you apply to? Um, well, that was the first one I looked at. So I knew I only wanted to look for a part time job right now in the season I'm in. So, of course, I just limit my search to part time. It wasn't really okay, it was either work from home or work here in my city so I wouldn't have to be driving, to go to waste gas for a part time job is not, didn't seem worth it for me. So it was all about, is it interesting? Would I like it? Because at this age, um, I don't know. I'm very confident in myself that I can learn anything. Of course, it says, oh, you have to have a nursing degree or a certificate, whatever nurses need. I wouldn't qualify. Aileen says, great, good for you. Yes, so that's what I'm doing, and I'll probably be there at least 2 years, is my plan. And then I'll figure something else out by then. Or maybe God will send me my husband by then. So I could stay there, even longer. I don't know. Do you budget? I kind of do, Keisha. I need to get back into it because now that I'm not making money like I used to, um, the as far as I go is I have a list of my bills when they are due, so I make sure they all get paid. That's the extent of my budgeting right now, but I do need to sit down and set a budget. Okay. That's when Keisha gets annoying. She's asking the same question, isn't she? What kind of jobs do you apply to? Where do you usually apply? I kind of just answered that, Keisha. Aileen says, I quit mine. Body won't take it. Body falling apart. Oh, Aileen, so what are you thinking about doing next? Terrifier. I am afraid. I really am afraid. Keisha says, best way to pay off credit cards and loans. I want to start saving. Mm. Start with your smallest amount that you owe on, like the smallest loan, pay it off, and then put that amount towards the next largest, the second smallest debt you owe, and so on. Terrifier says, now what's up, my people? Barb's, I see you, sweetheart. Terrifier, why are you afraid? Tell me. Because of who you were yesterday, Terrifier. Barb says, hi, doll. How are you? That crosses, I have chills all over me. Because you're scared. Terrifier says, no problems. I keep too clean. I respect you, and it's from my heart. You give us opportunity to be here because if you wanted, you could block us. I knew something was different about you yesterday, Terrifier. I just knew it. But I'm glad you're here and sober, as you said earlier. Yep, today is a new day. Amen. What is that? It is windy outside, I think. I'm doing good, Terrifier. I got a little bit too comfortable though. I was watching the news and then I start dozing off and then I'm like, no, I need to get up to to get on here and catch up with my YouTube folks. Work is good. I'm getting a little better at it every day. I'm getting familiar with all the tenants more and more every day. Aileen, I burned out, so I need time, at least a month, then I'll find a teaching job. Yes, take that time to renew yourself, refresh, reset. If you can do it, Aileen, go for it. Keisha, do you have a lot saved up? When are you planning to retire? I do have a lot saved up, Keisha. I'm living in my 5th home right now, so I sold 4 homes before this. And I've always been good at saving money. Even though I said I don't budget, I've always been a good saver. I don't waste my money, y'all. I don't smoke it. I don't drink it up. I don't gamble it. I don't party. I don't buy any name brand stuff. You know what I mean? So I was always saving my money. I want to retire as soon as I can. As soon as I can. Terrifier says I'm enjoying my Vegas trip. Oh, are you on your trip already? That's why you were drinking last night. Barb says, yes, good to know. We are very forgiving. And the cross says, I'll be praying that thy soberness will go away. Keisha says, you are in accounting, right? What kind of jobs did you do in your career? Well, I started off in the retail sector, which I think a lot of young people do because it's really flexible to work with your hours. So I count whenever I was running the register, I count that as my first accounting experience of balancing the register. Then I worked for H&R Block. So I got tax experience. And then I managed the inmate money, all the money coming in, all the money coming out, their payroll. And that's where I learned a lot in that job. And I'm so thankful for the women who were in that office, and they taught me so much. To the point where I wasn't even there long and they were asking me questions, y'all. The Lord has blessed me with so much skill and just the ability to learn. And then I went to work for the health department where I did medical billing. So I learned how to do medical billing. And then I went on to be a purchaser. So I learned a lot about purchasing and contracts. And then I went on to just do general accounting and learned, the journal entries and general ledgers and budgets and projections and managing 401k and managing the bank. A lot of stuff. Okay, I think overall I've touched every piece of accounting. So, but I was tired. I was tired of it. Barbs, I have lots of love for you. And Vanessa and Krista. Terrifier, the cross, you cool too. The cross, I could say the same for you too, Terrifier. Keisha says, how do you learn at a new job? The jobs I worked at always were bad at training. Keisha, I've not had the best training. Like I told you, I take notes. I love to make a process more effective and efficient. Of course, I'll do what they always do right at first. You just do whatever you're trained or whatever people show you. And then I make it effective. I make it better. I make it more efficient. I always tell people that I'm training, the job is going to be what you make of it. What do you want to get out of it? Um, Alina says, wow, you are loaded. Terrifier says, you a good woman. Vanessa, a family woman. Barb says, yes, we know Terrifier. We love you too. Keisha, you have good credit score. Do you owe any money or have loans, student loans? Yes, I've always had good credit. You know, I didn't really know about my credit score, y'all, until I went to buy my first house when I was 24. So I had to do a little bit of cleanup, but thankfully that it wasn't too bad, and I was able to buy my first home. And ever since then, I was like, I'm going to keep on top of this credit score and keep it up and keep it good. The only thing I owe is my home that I'm currently living in. That's the only debt I have. I did have student loans, they're paid off. I did have credit cards because when I went to college, I was basically living off of my credit card, but I paid that off. I had car loans, but my cars are paid off. Terrifier says, gamble, laughing out loud. I won 15K. Okay, but how much did you pay? Like, what did you put in to win that 15K, Terrifier? Keisha, how can one improve their credit? I don't know, Keisha. But I'm sure there's a lot of videos that you could go look, and get that help. That cross says that's something. Terrifier. Terrifier, yes, I'm on the trip 2 months, but I got lots of tours. I pay for helicopter, the canyon, a cruise, multiple dinner shows, so lots of stuff happening. Wow, Terrifier, who's going with you? Or do you just pick up a random woman who wants to go with you every night? You're an open book, so please tell us. Barb says, wow, Terrifier, good for you. Are you going to see any shows? Terrifier says, yes. I cross, I bet. High $75 to spend. Terrifier, yes, Barb's a few. Emily and Jeff, my name is Jeffrey. He says, I'm beautiful. Thank you, Jeffrey. The cross, it seems as though it all paid off. I'm happy for you, Terrifier. Terrifier, I'm here with lots of friends too. Oh, you've got your friends. All right, Terrifier, yes, I cross. I'm a regular at Vegas and Florida in cruise ships. The cross says, oh, seems like a lot of fun. Emmanuel says, ciao, Madonna. Terrifier, I bought my first home at 25, second 28, third at 31, one I live in, and two I rent to people. Oh yeah, I remember you were telling me about that, Terrifier. Terrifier says 2K I put in. And you won the 15K. Okay, that's good. Terrifier says, laughing out loud, random woman, no, I got friends here. You want to come? Las Vegas isn't too far from me. But yeah, you are single. If I had a group of friends to go with me to meet to where you are, I'd probably do that. But okay, I have 2 months to decide. Well, I have some time. Terrifier will extend and stay. Are you staying in the same hotel there, Terrifier, or you have different hotels? Barb says, have a very good time, Terrifier. Be careful. Terrifier, no rush. Just let me know. I link you. He stays in a suite. The last time I was there, let's see. I think the last time I was there, it was for work, and we stayed in Caesar's Palace. Yeah, I think that's where I stayed. Your friends are too crazy. They're too crazy for you, Terrifier. Or are you too crazy for them? Plus, I ain't drinking back, so let them get drunk and full. But Keisha, you're 34. Like at 34, I was already pretty well accomplished. Um, yeah, by 34, I didn't have my credit card debt and I had my cars paid. Um, they're more crazy, says Terrifier. He's chill tonight. They're at the casino. I will chill here in the room. Keisha says, have you ever had your own business? No, Keisha. I've thought about it, but there's nothing, absolutely nothing that comes to my mind. And if I'm going to have a business, I want to be passionate about it and be very sure about it. Terrifier says, unblock me, Keisha. Oh, Terrifier wants to see you, Keisha. He's going to be in Las Vegas. You could meet him. He's your age. He's well off at 33 years old. Keisha says, how much student loans did you have? Barb says, good. Terrifier, stay in tonight. How can I pay off student loans fast? Terrifier says, yes, Barb's, I am. Well, I knew someone who had, I think, over $100,000 in student loans. That was really ridiculous. Mine's wasn't that much. I paid off my college as I could before thinking about a student loan, but yeah. I just remember when I had my son, though, I was right about the time I first started having to pay student loans, and I did ask them to what is it called? Defer, I think was the word, because I was paying a lot. When I first had my son, there was a lot of doctor bills to pay, plus diapers, and it was expensive. Definitely my son's first year was very, very expensive. I feel Barb's concerned about my safety. My own family don't care, so it's nice to have someone like Barb's who cares. Oh, Terrifier. That cross says Keisha, Terrifier might have your timber shivering, but he ain't wrong. He's not a pit bull that bites like a lion. He's chill, don't worry. Terrifier says no relationship, Keisha, just chat here normal and be friends, that's all. Lady Sky says they're here. My family members are here visiting her Lady Sky. All right, lady, tell everyone hi. Tell everyone that your YouTube friend Vanessa says hello. And I hope you guys enjoy each other. Terrifier says thank you. That cross. Barb says, Terrifier, what do you do, baller? Terrifier says, Lady Sky, what's up, hun? You a very cool person. I respect you. Just know that. Terrifier says nothing, Barbs. Terrifier, how old are your friends? Are they single? But they must be from England too, right? Or London? England? $30 to $40. I like older friends. Okay. Ladies, guys, my family member says hi back to you, Vanessa. Oh, nice. Terrifier says, and older women between me and you. Barb says, seriously, Terrifier, what is your occupation? He's a business owner of some sort, Miss Barb. Hello from this end of the world. The red mystery. I'm going to call that person the red mystery. And the green man is gone. Lady Sky saying hello to Miss Barb and Terrifier. Sorry, eating supper here, having gyros plate. We can't see you eating, Miss Lady or Lady Sky. But I'm glad you are enjoying dinner and catching up with us. Keisha makes 100K, but I have lots of debt. Trying to figure out a plan. Keisha, there should be no excuse to pay that debt. I paid off my debt when I was only making a little bit of money. And I was a single mom. So, girl, you got to stop shopping, stop spending so you can pay off that debt. I don't know, but do whatever you want. Terrifier says, oh, Barbs, I do construction work. I have people working with me, electrical, plumbing, wall, AC, heaters, also inspections and stuff. Oh, nice. So do you know how to do all that stuff too, Terrifier? So you're like a handyman if need be. But I know you can afford to pay people. Ms. Barb says, what business? I know I'm being very nosy. Keisha, I've been renting for years and it's over 2K per month. Terrifier says, I started working when I was 16 with my uncle. I learned, get certified and work my butt off, and now I'm relaxed with investment and got 10 guys working for me. My sister manages his business and stuff. Oh, how cool. How cool is that? Terrifier. The Red Mystery says, I am from the USA. Terrifier says construction firms, building experts. Oh, goodness. I'm not laughing at you, Terrifier. I'm laughing at my response to the Red Mystery. Yes, the Terrifier is being back to himself. Manuel, hey there, you find someone for me. I don't want to go alone to Italy, okay? Emmanuel, I gave you the link yesterday and you didn't click on it. Keisha, can I get a house with student loans and bad credit? I'm not the mortgage, what is it called? I'm not the mortgage, I can't even think of the person's name. You've got to go ask the bank, Keisha, to see if they will get you qualified. If you are qualifiable. Terrifier says, yes, Vanessa, and Barb's. And Barb says, do you need a driver? Oh, look at that. Miss Barb can drive. Terrifier says, yes, they cross as I say. I'm sorry about last night, guys. My humble apology. Barb's all good, Terrifier. That cross says, it's all right, Terrifier. I forgive you. Terrifier says, no, Barb's, I won't hire you. I respect and you willing to help you financially. Never be scared to ask, and I look for nothing in return. I think Miss Barb just wants to go and have fun with you, but she will be the driver. Oh, Terrifier. The Cross's Terrifier is quite the gentleman. Come on down, Barbs. I take care of you and Vanessa. Wouldn't that be fun, Miss Barb? To go and meet up at Las Vegas and meet Terrifier. The cross, if you guys actually meet in Las Vegas, I'm gonna be watching the live stream with the blanket of popcorn. That would be a really good live, huh? Terrifier, I can plan a separate trip for us if you want without my friends around. Keisha, so my current job I just started this week, they aren't teaching much or explaining well. I've been in accounting but not this industry. Isn't this your second week, Keisha? If the resources aren't being given to you, just find them. That's what I do. I go and look. I look in cabinets, I look in files, I look in the computer folders. And eventually I figure everything out, even if I don't get good training. Terrifier says, the cross, that will be nuts. This will become not so holy channel. Keisha, you sound like you are 18 instead of 34 without all the questions you ask, unless you literally have done nothing of that sort. Nobody taught me how to save. Nobody taught me how to pay my bills. Nobody taught me how to do my job right. Well, there's a trainer, but you have to have it in you to want to be your best, to be better. Terrifier is laughing. The cross will see, but I'm gonna try and bribe movie theaters to put the stream on the big screen. That cross. Terrifier, just know any day I got your back. We human and we can help each other. The cross says he's joking. Terrifier is laughing at the cross. Jane Niebeck, hello, hello. Well, Keisha, with that said, you should know how to do a lot of these things that you're asking. You had to learn out of necessity, it sounds like. Terrifier, come on, Keisha, don't block people. We cool and all. Can get along. I have nothing against anyone. My heart is clean, and I'm an open book, not scared to say anything about myself. Keisha, Terrifier's trying to be your friend. Keisha says people that meet me actually think I'm very mature and responsible. That's good. That's good, Keisha. Terrifier says, I've had a few heartbreaks. I know what it's all about. I've been rejected, and that's okay. It's all good on my behalf. That crosses Terrifier is just a calm, chill guy. Unless it's nighttime at Las Vegas. But he is a nice guy. Keisha, why did you block Terrifier? Did you get scared when I told you you could possibly be set up with him? That's what I think ran Keisha off. But I don't know. Miss Barb is agreeing with that cross. Yes. Terrifier is a cool guy. But Terrifier, you will always be Blackanese to me. I'll never forget that. Yes, that cross not nighttime yet. It's afternoon. Keisha, I accidentally blocked Terrified. Okay, you can go into your settings. and then go into privacy and unblock him in there. Terrifier says, what's that? Blackanese. Is that what you're asking about? What? That's junk. Oh, that Keisha accidentally blocked you? Terrifier. You're always going to be Blackanese to me. Okay. Barb, so how have you been? I always think of you. That crosses Terrifier as a calm guy, but when the sun goes down, Terrifier takes off his sheep's clothing and becomes a wolf in the night. Terrifier says, I hope things go your way, Barbs. She did say everything went good. Went pretty well yesterday. Terrifier says that cross, I'm cool until people get too much. I just go off a little. Keisha says, can you... Terrifier, can you see Keisha? Keisha, can you see Terrifier? Keisha, if you can see Terrifier, then he can see you. Terrifier cannot see you, Keisha. Not yet, he says. I wonder where T-Mill is at. Okay, Ms. Barb says the disposition was easier than I thought. God is good. Amen. That crosses, that's good, Terrifier. I'm glad you're changing that. It'll be hard, but you got this. And Terrifier says, yes, thy cross. I felt like singing that. You guys, guess what? I had a visitor at work today. My first visitor came to see me. Terrifier says, I respect God always. I need to start praying and be more thankful. Yes, Terrifier. That would be good for you. Terrifier, can you see Keisha now? Keisha, how come you don't have a picture of yourself? There was one day, though, that the people who don't have a picture, they posted their picture temporarily, and we were able to, like, kind of meet each other, if you will. Terrifier can see you. That crosses, oh yeah, I know I told you guys my name last night, but I do want to share it again. It's Ethan. Pleasure to meet you, Ethan. Okay, Keisha's laughing at Terrifier. Terrifier wants to know where you're at, Keisha. Boo Boo says I told you that I would go live with you. You will, Boo Boo? Okay, if you want to, you need to email me on my Christian email, and I can send you the link, and we could go live. You really want to go live with me, Boo Boo? Okay, Keisha's driving home. Terrifier says, just know, Keisha, I'm honest and don't be afraid to ask me anything. I answer 100% honestly. Okay, Terrifier, what are you wearing right now? Terrifier is saying, Keisha, drive safe. Safety first. A t-shirt and jeans. Okay, what color is your t-shirt? Is it a graphic t-shirt? You were walking earlier on the strip. How is the strip? Like, describe a little of that experience. It's been so long. It was crazy back when I went, but I want to know, like, what is happening on the strip. That cross says, by the way, y'all, now that you know my name, you can call me Ethan, or you can stick with that cross, up to you. Boo Boo says, I done it before on StreamYard, free for 3 months, I heard. Keisha says, thank you, Terrifier. Oh, okay, well, I might do StreamYard, but I'm a little bit scared of it. Terrifier says, oh, a t-shirt, Mark Max, betting all day. It's nice, busy, and some drunks laughing out loud and some couples arguing. Okay, so Terrifier, the last time I was there, there's a lot of people who wear costumes and hang out probably in Las Vegas on a daily basis. Does that still happen? I remember somebody was Freddy Krueger. Some people had these weird, like, all covered up kind of a costume. If I do it, it will be a weekend, is what I'm thinking. I don't know. I really don't know yet, y'all. I'm scared of the StreamYard. Boo Boo says he will write me a letter. Okay. Terrifier says enough strippers and pickpockets too. Ooh. Are there strippers on the actual strip? Strippers on the strip. That sounds fun to say. Not fun to watch, but fun to say. Or do a group panel. Lady Sky says, I'm so stuffed from my Greek food. I'm doing good. I'm thinking about that StreamYard, but I'm kind of scared. But Boo Boo, seriously, if you want to do, we could do the panel thing where you're side by side. Terrifier says people selling black market tickets. The cross, not surprised. There's a lot of couples arguing. It's Las Vegas. Terrifier says, Lady Sky, easy eating. You gotta watch. Terrifier, watch your cholesterol. Keisha, let's do a group panel. Terrifier says, yes, that cross. They argue when their better half gambles out. Terrifier says, strippers trying to get you to a room. See, I don't remember that really happening when I went. There was people playing instruments, trying to get money. I don't even... Yeah, that's the only thing I can think of. And then seeing cars just passing by, advertising, like a lot of advertisements. Lady Sky, don't be scared, Vanessa. I'm doing a StreamYard panel. I just don't want someone crazy to come on the panel. Is there a way, Lady Sky, that you can talk to them before you put them live? I don't think so, but Terrifier says go live with Boo Boo. If Boo Boo emails me, I'm going to do the link with him. That cross. Terrifier says let me plug in my phone. I swear I'm always on my phone. He's got to charge it. Keisha, please stay on live long tonight. I'm not going to, Keisha. Not tonight. Alexis says hello. Terrifier got 1,500 people on WhatsApp. 1,500 people, Terrifier? Wow. I don't even have 1,500 subscribers on my Facebook or my Instagram. I don't even have 1,500 subscribers on here. That is a lot of people. Lady Sky says yes, backstage. Okay, so you can talk to them backstage before putting them on for everyone? Yeah, 1,500 is a lot. Terrifier says yes, I cross. It's a disaster. I can show you screenshots. Oh yeah, business. Lady Sky says I'm 2 away at 800 subscribers. Oh wow. That is awesome, Lady Sky. You know, I was so eager to get to 1,000, and then when I got there, I was like, okay, I made it, but it wasn't as exciting as I thought it would be. Terrifier says, Lady Sky, you go live too. Let's see how much food you cook. One time I did see Lady Sky. She was focused on her cooking. That crosses, if you sent me screenshots, my phone would probably blow up. And Terrifier says, I take off my data and let it ring. Keisha is asking Terrifier, who else do you watch? Lady Sky says, not going live right now. Terrifier, I got family members visiting, so I'm spending time with them. Okay, so if I click on that link, Lady Sky, let me do that. Or what was the link for? I'm going to go find that link. Hello, Crabs. Hello, Ray. Oh, it just takes me to your channel. Because you were showing me that you were close to 800, right? Okay, I follow. Terrifier says, Keisha, I'm all over. No fixed place of abode. I watch lots of people, but don't stay around. Thank you, Ray, for the shout out. Support. Terrifier says, stream with them, Sky. Let's see the fans. Does your family members want to be live, Lady Sky? Terrifier, Keisha is interested. She's asking me questions. What are your top channels? Lady Sky says, my family's very private. Ray says, it is free to click like. No scams. Lady Sky says, yes, I'm only 2 away at being at 800. You guys, I was a little bit obsessed, and every week I kept track of my hours, how many videos I posted, how many live streams, how many shorts. Because you get those analytics report outs, and I would track how many hours, how many new subscribers did I gain. I finally was like, no, Vanessa, just stop. Terrifier says, Keisha, where should I start? Vanessa is one pink flamingo. Malika. What, Terrifier? Oh, okay. He's saying I'm one that he watches. He also watches Pink Flamingo. He also watches Malika. ETF. Okay, when Terrifier subscribes, you'll have 8799. Let's see. He says let them be unprivate. That crosses Terrifier if you sent me the screenshots to all of your WhatsApp contacts. My phone would end up like a Chernobyl. I don't even know how to pronounce that. Chernobyl incident. uh. Okay, nobody was interested in who my guest was. I just realized that I told you guys, hey, I had my first guest at work, and nobody seemed interested. Terrifier, you are running my the conversation. Okay. Terrifier, do you talk text or are you actually texting? In the comments. Miss Barb already subscribed to Lady Sky. Terrifier was saying Barb's wake up. Who is that, Vanessa? Oh, who was my guest? Lady Sky says send us the link to your channel. Terrifier says let me use a chat. Miss Barb says who was it? Okay. Sounds like I have two people who want to know. Yes, Terrifier. He surprised me. He was supposed to be at school. But somehow him and his friend got out and they went to get breakfast. And he brought me a coffee. I saw this cute, handsome young man. And I'm like, oh, that's my son. And I had a tenant in there who I kind of know through, because my good friend is family of that tenant. And so my son was a little bit embarrassed when he walked in. Yes, Terrifier, you got it. Keisha, are you home yet so you could throw your picture up? Terrifier wants to see. Well, it would be nice for all of us to see. I don't know, are you at 800 now, Lady Sky? Not yet. Not yet. Terrifier, do you have any tattoos? Terrifier. Oh, goodness. Oh, you do have tattoos. Let's see, what else can I ask? Your arms, your neck. And on your head? Really, Terrifier? Like on the back of your head? Oh, did you see that the president is going to have an Irish day? here in America. Was it in that picture that you had shown us? Deborah says put some makeup on. Are you telling me I need to? Deborah? Lady Scout, I'll check your channel every 2 minutes until I see. Ms. Barb says, who in here has a tattoo? What is it and where? I have one. One tattoo that what do you call it? I drew it up. I created it. And it is in a place where nobody can see. Nobody can see but me. Boo Boo says we love to see you put makeup. Deborah Dorsey says, do you need a man? Deborah, where are you from and how old are you? Are you a man or a female? And I'm asking because sometimes these names don't match the gender. Do I dare say that? Miss Barb says, be nice. Terrifier says, Deborah, that's natural, hun, unlike you who needs some white silicone to block those pores. Terrifier. Oh, Deborah is 57. Boo Boo is here. He's laughing. Deborah says, from the Bronx. Why are you asking if I need a man, Deborah? I'm curious. Please tell me. Why that was like your second comment. You're a beautiful woman. You're a beautiful woman. Thank you. For the Bronx, from the Bronx. Oh, Terrifier, what kind of cologne do you wear? I know we talked about this. I don't know if you were in that conversation. It was a while ago. A French cologne. That crosses Deborah. We would absolutely love more context. Pretty please. I misspelled. Terrifier or from your kitchen vanilla essence. I do like perfume that has vanilla in it. You guys are my mirror. See, I know Deborah Dorsey's been in here before, but I don't think they ever stay. They just pop in very quickly and pop out. You know, I wonder how Miracle is doing. I haven't seen him this whole week. Yes, you guys are my mirror. The Met Gala. I also have not seen, what's his name? Omar Zaman. I miss his stories that he always shares. So I hope they're doing good. Terrifier did not he didn't even wait for responses. He just went for it. Keisha, I think we're all waiting for you to put your picture up. You have to be home by now, especially if you're commenting. Yeah, that's what Terrifier said, waiting to see you, Keisha. The only thing is, you just have to trust that the person is putting up a real picture of themselves and not catfishing us. Unless you were to do a live with them, then you know for sure. Keisha, what state are you in? Terrifier is asking. The cross says, I feel like Terrifier is just constantly backstabbing these guys without hesitation with his roasts. I don't think it's a backstab, it is a roast. Yeah. Okay, Miss Barb wants to know from Terrifier. Miss Barb, are you asking about his tattoos? Because he did say he has a little panther by his eye, temple, and then 5 more tattoos. The cross is not a fan but a supporter. A lot of people make fun of you, and I kind of feel bad. That's why I keep defending you. Terrifier says, come get tour signatures. Madan, you're going to tell me you subscribed? You're going to tell me that you liked? Barb says, I cross is sweet. Keisha says, waiting to see you too, Terrifier. We did see Terrifier, Keisha. We all know what Terrifier looks like. He's Blackanese. Yeah, he showed us his picture. A Terrifier says, yes, that cross, it's okay. I'm accustomed to it, but no one can't be honest like me and more open. They're hiding their real life. Me, I spill it all. Terrifier says, yes, Keisha, I show you. Hold on. Okay, he's going to show us Keisha again. It'll be like his 3rd time showing us. I don't know what Terrifier looks like, but I'm sure he's a greatish guy. Don Mohan says, yes, I'm subscribed. He posted his picture, Keisha. See, I'm trying to see your... I can't see your panther tattoo. Okay, Barb says he's a handsome dude. Terrifier says, but I'm in the USA. Keisha says, okay, Terrifier laughed. Wow, that was fast. The cross says, feels so different with your picture. Yeah, it is different. Oh, you want me to enlarge his picture? Let's see. Let me go back. When I cut my hair, the tattoo shows on my head, the neck. One got done after this pic, and I will post new pics soon. Okay. I'm just so used to your profile picture being how it usually is. She blew the pic up. Yeah, that's the only way. Well, I didn't blow it up. I just tapped on his channel and then tapped on his picture, and then it blows up. And that's how I show everybody. You want those eyes, Barbs. Hungry. Madon, can I show everybody your picture? Barb's is laughing. Terrifier, your turn, Keisha. Madon looks like a pandit. Madon, can I show everyone your picture? I want to see what he says. Keisha put a skull. What does the skull emoji mean? A Hindu priest Madon is. Terrifier says, Keisha, you need to show your picture now. Oh, Madon says, I'm sorry, India police. What? Indian police. And he put a light and a gun. Is that what it is? Madon, can I show everybody your picture? Yeah, I know you're from India. Terrifier says show his pic by the time he understands. It'll be next Easter. Next year, Easter. No, I'm not going to do that until he says okay. The cross says, here's what the skull emoji means. When people say they are dying laughing, they put it the skull emoji because, well, they are dying laughing. That's what it means. Madon, can I show your picture to everybody? Keisha says, Terrifier, maybe next time. Terrifier says, he wanted by Indian constable or consul. Okay, Ms. Barb says, love yourself, Keisha. Terrifier says, wow, Keisha, you gotta be one beautiful woman making us wait. I'm willing to wait. The cross says, if Terrifier can change his profile picture at the speed of light, then I'm sure you can do the same, Keisha. Terrifier says, I'm very patient. I'm like a rat in the walls, just waiting to nibble. Oh, goodness. Oh, Terrifier is all mine. That cross says, I feel like Terrifier is not only the comedian in the room, but also the elephant in the room. Keisha's laughing. Barb's is laughing. Terrifier says, Madon, I'm England, sir, and I repeat, I am in England, sir. Terrifier. Madon, how old are you? Sometimes when I ask questions to some of the people on here, I feel like I'm talking to absolutely nobody. Madon, how old are you? What is your age? Keisha says Madonna and Vanessa would be cute together. Terrifier says Madonna's grandpa. Terrifier, you are a ball buster. Terrifier is like, what, Keisha? There is someone who is on the news a lot, and she married someone who's 30 years older than her. But he really doesn't look that much old. He doesn't look his age. Yeah, I might be going with somebody older this time around. Madonna's 45. Let me look at your picture, Madonna. That cross. Yeah, I guess he looks 45-ish. Vanessa and me is matching. Okay, so you're 12 years younger than me, Terrifier. The youngest I've gone is 8 years. Madonna, you look like 25. Keisha says on the screen. Barb says, I would love to hear everybody's voice someday. I know, right, Miss Barb? It would be fun to see the actual video and voice and all that. Madonna's going. He said enough of this. That crossweight, how old are you? I'm also 45. Terrifier Keisha, when is your turn to show us your pic? I will get a plane to fly it across the USA. You want to see all us pic on screen. You are 33 years younger than me. Very interesting. 33. Pull-ups. Maybe pull-ups. Yes, he is Terrifier. He is mature. Because there's been some kids his age that we've had to time out. Which thankfully they haven't been here this week. Good night, boo boo. Terrifier says nothing that crossed you. Cool, I respect you. Okay, there was this one guy, I guess you could call him the maintenance supervisor. And he came to work the other day for that inspection. And I wouldn't have asked, but the inspector asked the maintenance supervisor how old he was. And he said he was 61 years old. I would not have guessed that because the way he presented himself and he was like full of life, you know what I mean? I would have thought he was maybe late 40s. So that just goes to show that how you act, how you present yourself, how you carry yourself really does say a lot about, or what am I saying? You can act younger than you really are, or feel younger than you are. Austin Gossi, hello. I'm doing good. A1 like done. He always or she always puts that. Terrifier says yes. Glad I make you smile, I cross. T Mill, I was just saying, I wonder where T Mill is at. Day 12 and a half, 12 hours, and 4 of them was with Coyote Patrol. Hope everyone is well. Oh, goodness. Oh, you had a 12 and a half hour day, work day. 4 of them was with the Coyotes. Show of hands, who wants my number soon? I'm thinking to drop it here. I'm coming days. Terrifier, you would have to put your phone number in code. Not in code. But you would have to do like one comment would have to be one set of numbers. Another comment would have to be the next set of numbers so that we could get it. Because if you put it in all at once, YouTube just doesn't allow it. And I know that the separate numbers works because one of my subscribers, I wonder if I should call him. Maybe I should call him while I'm on here. He gave me his phone number when I first started doing live streams. Terrifier show. Oh, A1 good and happy looking lady. Thank you. T-Mel said yes. You know what? I should call that person and be like, hello, this is Vanessa. Or I'll be like, can you guess who this is? It probably wouldn't even be his number either. WWE Kings is back. Hello. And Graham is here. Hello. Okay, what did I cross say? I can say the same for you too, Terrifier. That was honestly hilarious. Is that what you said I cross? Graham, I'm doing good. I'm doing well. How are you? What did you miss? Terrifier admitted to us that he was drunk last night. So he apologized. And today he's back to being Terrifier. That would be the biggest thing. Grandma's doing good. And thy cross is back. He said thank you to everyone for all their prayers because he feels great. Because I don't know if you remember yesterday, it was yesterday morning, he was feeling really low. And so I told him that I would pray for him and I asked others to pray. And we did. And he feels great. But you know what? Who has not been here is Lively Cuts. So I hope everything is going well for him. Miss Barb says, Tony, how are you? The cross says, it was me replying to Barb's about her wanting to hear everyone's voices. Oh, yeah. W.W. King's was at his house. Hold on. It's going too fast. What am I making for dinner? I wouldn't necessarily call it dinner. It was my lunch. But I finally made those chicken enchiladas. And whenever my son works, I don't really cook dinner because he works at a food place and they feed him. So I'm not worried about dinner when he works. T-Mail says, I was thinking Saturday is my birthday and I should celebrate with y'all. You guys have really become part of my story. So, T-Mail, Saturday, if you want me to go live, I can create the link. Or I could try that StreamYard, but I'm a little bit worried about it. I could try the StreamYard. If you really want to celebrate with us, T-Mill, I am down for that. Terrifier says we cool forget about last night. Let's move on. Positive stuff. WW King says, you woo. You woo woo woo. What is that? Barb says, hey Graham, are you this evening? The cross says, I actually do plan to make my own book soon, Terrifier. Nice. Terrifier says, T-Mill, come celebrate, dude. It will be good. Graham says, Barb's Draco is good as well. That cross, don't worry, Barb's my song is almost done. Terrifier, Lord, have mercy, Keisha. You rush everything. Oh, is she talking about the book? I won Squid Game. WWE Kings. Are you like a teenager? Barb says, yay for Draco, give him a kiss for me. Timo says, I'm putting on my finest and stepping out. It's my last birthday in Seattle for the foreseeable future. Oh yeah. Terrifier patient is not only virtue, it's a necessity too, Keisha. Okay, so WWE Kings is a teenager. That's what I thought. We could meet your friends, that your friends could meet us. That would be fun. Keisha, you're right, terrified. I'm working on it. T-Mill Plus, it's my big 40. You're going into a new decade. I don't know nothing about Squid Game, WWE Kings. You probably came to the wrong live stream to share that info. Barb says, you must have some really cool friends, Tony. How do I look like with this? No, I don't like it. You know the Snapchat. I made myself an avatar and I put my hat on backwards. Oh, like Cross says Squid Games is a show on Netflix. Graham says Barb's just gave Draco a kiss from you and I didn't wake him up. You look like a 2010 Disney show bully. Okay. It says the game. It's my son's baseball hat. Barb's I just gave Draco. Okay. Barb says they are lucky to have you, Timo. You could be my friend any day. Timo says I do. One of my best friends, Sebastian, is a script writer for a few TV shows. The ladies on here would definitely be attracted to him. Okay. WWE King says I'm a legend. Thanos. Thanos. Oh, there's a missing child alert. Oh, that's good. Good for Draco. Okay, that Cross, you're acting like Terrifier right now. With that response. Graham says he's eating well too. Keisha, Vanessa, what do you typically do after work? It varies all the time. Whatever I want to do. I do what I want. INSML, the YouTube channel. Oh, goodness. Right now I'm picking my son up from school and dropping him off and picking him up. So that's one thing I must be available for after work. Well, he could easily walk home or get a ride, but I like to be available in case he needs a pickup. Who's Mr. Beast? What time is it? It is, I think, 2 hours earlier than you, Keisha. Graham says, Barb's, he's pampered. He's awesome, though. Such a good boy. Yeah, 2 hours earlier. It's me, Black. Black, are you the one that your grandma died and she named you? If I remember right. Graham, is Draco your only pet? He was in WWE. Yes, he is. Timo says, has your son started inquiring about driving? He's in that age group where it typically starts bugging. Timo, I don't even want to talk about that, but he does have a license and he does have a vehicle. but right now his vehicle is out of order, and he's been fixing everything that goes down on it, but I don't know. He's learning. Graham says the only downside is that he leaves scratches all over. Oh, do you should their nails get clipped, Graham? Or you just let them be? That's what I told my kid. He's like, Mom, I'm tired of fixing it. I'm like, son, I tried to tell you, you didn't need to worry about a vehicle right now. But I'm surprised he just has it parked and he's okay with me dropping him off and picking him up. Graham says, Barb's, yes, at the moment. I was in all of us are. What are you talking about, WWE Kings? WWE Kings, do you mind showing your picture? Putting your own picture, your real picture, since you said you're in all these other things. The same way you put up that picture that you have right now, you can change it out. Timo says, Barb's, how have you been? I know you were in a situation. How's that going? Graham says, I've not had to trim his claws yet. We'll have to when he gets older. He's only just turned 2 now. Oh, okay. How you're watching YouTube in the car? That's a very good question, Black, for Keisha. Hey, Daryl, how are you? How was your day? How have you been? Oh my goodness, I need to sit up straight because my back's hurting. Well, we're all watching on our phone, but how are you driving, watching, commenting, and being safe? My day has been good too. Okay, guys, I'm going to step away, but I'm going to leave this going so you guys can keep chatting, okay? And when I get back, I will catch up. All right, you guys, I am back. I'm catching up to you guys' comments. T-Mill caught a coyote about 2 hours ago. So T-Mill will go live again when he settles in Illinois. Graham says I was called very unique today, and I'm not sure if they were trying to compliment me or not. Wait, can you hear me? Okay. I was going to say the other day, I turned the camera off when I left, and then I couldn't turn it back on. All right, y'all. My son is home from work, but I'll stay on a little bit longer. If I hear him turn his music on, I'm going to end. Hello, Megan. I try to go to sleep by, let's see, by 10, but I usually don't. When I start looking at the YouTube shows or videos that I want to look at, and before I know it, it's just later. Megan's going to sleep at 9. Graham goes to sleep whenever he wants. You know what is so weird? Uh, Whenever I had my full-time job, I used to go to sleep late, like very late. And now that I've got a part-time and an easier job, it's like I go to sleep earlier. But maybe that's because I have less stress, less on my mind, maybe. I think the longest live I've had is 3 hours. That's the longest I've done. Wait a minute. Where? Oh, there you are. I'm thanks to COVID, I worked from home, except for 1 to 2 days a week. But when I did go into the office, it was like to a whole nother city, so it was quite a ways, quite a drive. Graham says, yes, it probably took you a long time to wind down and relax. It did. It's like so different. I was thinking about that the other day. I'm like, now that it was before I started the full-time job, I was like, now that I don't have work, I find myself going to sleep earlier, which is, it's a good feeling. Yes. But I think Keisha's question was, did I work after 5? No, I did not. I refused to. I was like, I did everything I needed to from during 8 to 5. There's no need for me to work after. I'm like, I'm not a doctor. I'm not an officer who's on call. I don't have any kind of position like that to be bothered after 5 o'clock. Oh, goodness. The scamdemic. Yes, and now people don't want to get back to the office. I mean, it is true you can be more productive at work, home, but when you're working from home, you don't need as many hours as you did in the office. So it's interesting. Kung flu. Well, I didn't really look into it, but I did hear a header that this is the worst flu season. So I don't know. I don't know about that. Oh, goodness. I was looking at the news today, and the president, they were showing him speaking, and somebody asked him about China, and he's like, yes, I have a good relationship with them. Don't you notice I don't say China virus anymore? Oh, goodness. President Trump makes me laugh all the time. Oh. T-Mill, are you still on here? I did see that Miss Barb said she was going to be right back. I see that cross left. Black, I don't know why you're on here when you're so young. Remember his Operation Warp Speed, though. Kissing Israel wall. I didn't see that, Graham. I didn't really. I've been watching the news every day ever since Trump has been in his presidency now. And then I didn't really get to know him in his first presidency until COVID hit. And then I was watching every day when he would come out and talk about it. So if that was from his first term, I missed it. Sometimes, Keisha. Sometimes, and that's when I gotta make changes because I get bored of the same thing. I don't like to do that over and over again. I gotta change it up. T-Mail says he loves Trump. It doesn't matter what people say about him. Yeah, me neither. Trump is the man. He's the troll. He's a troll. The king of trolling. He's so smart. He's so common sense. He's so experienced. Graham said just a good cop, bad cop routine, but with presidents. Yeah. The Democrats, oh my goodness, they are wacky. Well, at least the extreme ones, they are so wacky. I'm like, do you like really pay attention to what you're doing? Are you aware of what you do? Grams is a businessman that went bankrupt and the Rothschilds bailed him out. Yeah, I don't know. Don't know what you're saying, Graham. But that just means he's got a lot of experience. I've never experienced bankruptcy. So I don't know nothing about that. So that's just adding to his resume of his experience. And showing that he's not perfect, he's human. Oh, you know one thing about rich people though, they work hard. They're not sitting around like me. They are hustling, they are working hard to grow their business, make their money. Keisha says, how do you change up your schedule to not feel like life is repetitive? You just do it, Keisha. Just do it. T-Mail says the Dems have no clear future leader. No, they don't. There's this, oh my gosh, Lord, please forgive me, but there's this weird looking lady that had purple hair and she was wearing this green dress. I'm like, what on earth? And then that person that got censured, I'm like, dude, clean yourself up when you're representing whoever you're representing. Graham says money stays in the family. It's all about keeping power and bloodlines to them. Yeah, I'm not worried about that, Graham. I don't care who's rich and who has the money. They can live their life, and I'm going to live mine. I'm not trying to be greedy and rich myself. I'm unbothered by the, what do you call them? The rich bloodlines. What else was hysterical? Barb says, as long as I have God, I am rich. Amen. Yes. Money is just a tool for control. Yeah, I'm not in control here. My God is in control. I don't need it. But yeah, what else have them people done? But you know what? It took me, I think I was about, how old was I? Graham says the same ones that print the money are the same ones that tax you. I don't care, Graham. I really don't care. It does not matter if we paid taxes, if we didn't, if we had a president, if we didn't, I would still be unbothered because God is in control. Jesus Christ strengthens me, and I can do all things through Christ. I guess that's why I've never really been into politics, because of, I'm like, who cares? But Trump is just so entertaining. Yeah, once I really um, trusted the Lord, I have been unbothered with politics. It's like, oh, the eggs are $30, 35. Oh well, the Lord provides. I've been buying eggs every week, no matter what they cost. But yeah, to each their own, you know. Okay, I'm sitting here. This is my coaster that is dirty. Tracing it. Yeah, people are crying over prices and stuff. It's like, okay, you must not have God in your life. That's like, for me, God is always the answer for everything. There is always a way, y'all. Always. And even if I don't have anything in the end, I'm not taking it with me when I die. So I'm not going to fret over losing something. If you can't afford food, then that's pretty important. But Graham, when you trust the Lord, He always provides. That's what I'm saying. No matter what it costs, He will always provide. But yeah, I don't know everybody's situation. I just know mine. I just see a lot of videos of people complaining that their hundreds and hundreds of dollars of food stamps are stopped, or the ones who work in the government and are crying over losing their job. People lose their jobs all the time. And I've always understood that when you work for the government, it's not secure. You will have heavenly treasures. Amen. And it's like, people, you need God, you need Jesus in your life. Sometimes I put that in the comments whenever I'm looking at certain videos, but I'm like, I doubt anyone is reading my comment, but that's what I put. Okay, who is left in here? It got very quiet after Terrifier left. When did he leave? I'm trying to go backwards. um, at some point he did, huh? Pablo says, God blessings and good evening, everyone. This is what this channel is about. Yep. Trusting God. Believing that with Christ all things are possible. I'm getting those confused. With God all things is possible. That's from Matthew. And then I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Pablo, we're talking a little bit about politics right now. And I was saying that it doesn't matter who the president is. It doesn't matter if we got to pay taxes or not. It Doesn't matter how expensive eggs get, that the Lord always provides. That has been my experience, always. Even as a child, my mom was like, she always said that the Lord would provide. And we never went without. I mean, they had a few, there was a few problems every now and then, but it would get resolved financially. But in my experience with being a mom and being on my own, I've never had financial problems. I mean, it could happen though. The Lord might put me through a storm. Um, the Lord has sent me people, I guess, for the season. But, and I've learned, like, maybe I needed that person in the season, maybe that person needed me for the season, but He hasn't sent me a husband. So He has sent me a man, but He hasn't sent me my husband yet. Oh, Terrifier, stop responding. I work and pray. I do both. Pablo says, give what is to Caesar, what is for Caesar, and what is God's unto God. So yes, I agree. Yep, I be working, Graham, and I be praying. I'm not just going to sit here and pray. Oh, I pray that I can make my house payment. I pray that I can pay the light. No, I be working. And there's always enough. And I've had a lot of abundance. One time, y'all, for 4 months, I could never have prayed for this, but it happened. For 4 months, I had 2 jobs, and I made, I guess after taxes and everything, I made like $4,500 a month from each job. So I made $9,000 4 months. I know that's not a lot of money to some people, but that was like double for me. And I'm like, Lord, I didn't ask for this, but it happened. I could never have imagined that at band camp. Yes, yes. It's my testimony when I say that, what I've lived through. Because I wanted to quit the job and they kept me on for 4 months. Even though I already had a full-time job, they're like, we need you to stay on. And they probably would have kept me longer, but I told them I'm done. I gave them my 4 months and I was done. The last 4 months. Pablo, how was your day? I know you're here in Arizona too. So it's still fairly early. What do you mean 9 to 5, Keisha? What do you mean by do you like 9 to 5? No, I don't. That's why I quit mine finally. I'd been wanting to quit for a while, but it just wasn't the right time. Pablo says rough. I went to get some shots so I can go volunteer at a hospital, and I volunteered at a mobile pantry. It was busy. I worked tonight. You work tonight as well. Oh, wow. You're definitely keeping busy. The USA is a corporation, says Graham. Pablo says, how was your day? My day was good. It was really good. Keisha wants to start her own business. Go for it, Keisha. Miss Barb says, may God bless you, Pablo. Keisha can't stand 9-to-5 jobs. Graham says England is not any better. Miss Barb says, me too. Pablo says, bless you, Miss Barb, tenfold. What kind of business is easy to do while doing 9-to-5? I don't know, Keisha. You're asking the wrong person. Barb says, prayers, Pablo. Boo Boo is still here? You're still awake, Boo Boo. I thought you went to sleep, Boo Boo. Yeah, it's still early where I'm at. Oh, Terrifier is back. Boo Boo says he is now. Oh goodness. Miss Barb says, yeah, we know, Graham. Terrifier says, enough of me here. Keisha, sometimes I feel like getting a small cottage in a rural country area and living a peaceful, slow life away from chaos. You could at least a vacation to that kind of a place, Keisha. Terrifier, where did you go? He said he was busy. Oh. Good night, Terrifier. Yeah, thank you for your blessings. Oh, I appreciate you too, Terrifier. May you be safe where you're at and have fun. Terrifier was talking to his friends when he stepped away. I don't really be paying attention to other countries, so yeah, I'm not really sure, Graham. I try to, but I really don't keep up with the other countries. Terrifier, I'm not gambling tonight. I'm just chilling in the hotel and got some friends here drinking. Okay, yeah, then you should get off, Terrifier. You should get offline. Oh my goodness, how long have I been on here? All right, you guys, I'm gonna get off too. I'm gonna finish my nighttime routine, and I will catch y'all tomorrow. Peace. I send y'all love. God bless. Have a good night. Hope to see y'all tomorrow.